get to work. Here's what we're gonna...
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna... Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna...
Wednesdays might just be your new favorite day to 2K.
Visit the pop-up shops around the city and earn double rep every Wednesday. Show off your outfit and double your rep in the park, theater, and ante up.
My team's included too. Wear the weekly items in Triple Threat Park to also earn double rep in My Team.
It's a weekend party. Showcase your fit and double your rep in Wear and Earn Wednesdays.
A shot from earlier as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena. The players gearing up for a tough contest away from home. A festive atmosphere and the starting lineup for Miami. They've got Powell, Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP, and it's Mitchell in at the point. And for Chicago, Buzelis out there with Isaac Okoro. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Simons in at the 2. And as some of you might know, this game serving as the third contest in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for these. Two teams. Grant, a lot on the line here tonight for them.
Yeah, B.A., and both sides are very much alive in the group stage at this point. Whoever gets the win here is well on their way to the next stage of the NBA Cup.
Chicago with the ball. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
So it's Miami now. Chicago making their last shot. Pass to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes it.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Mitchell against Jones. Rebound Miami. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Okoro on the wing from deep. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Powell with it. He's covered by Simons. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Chicago on D. MP outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Personal foul. Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Miller's checked in for Okoro. Giddey comes in for Simons. And Sexton subbed in for Jones. Miami also changing it up. Ware comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Norman Powell. And Jaquez no good on that one. And here's Miller. He'll break. It up for Chicago, trailing by 4. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
They really struggled to find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, they got into a flow and almost won it.
You know when things aren't going your way, it's tough to stick it out. So I applaud them for hanging in there.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Collins. And rejected. MP against Miller. Poke loose. Jaquez, the pass to Mitchell. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Sexton. Searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To get back on track. Misses off the right iron.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
To the middle. Kicks it to Hero. Miami moving it around. Shot clock at 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. Yakachonas comes in for Mitchell. And now the first timeout called here for Chicago.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Substitution on the court.
And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Bam Adebayo, Mitchell out there with Powell. Then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's MP in at the small forward position. Down low, Adebayo. Bam, doing what he does best.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Jones, the pass to Miller. And here's Okoro, covered by MP. Adebayo with the rejection. Here's Mitchell. Still without a bucket. Here's Powell. Soft touch off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Bulls trail by 4. Outside Jones. Driving to the basket. Here's Miller. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And Graham, one thing we've seen so far with the NBA Cup tournament, it's been an absolute blast for the fans.
Yeah, B.A., it's the ideal way to make games more engaging. Fans love to brag about anything their team does. So in that regard, giving regular season games this extra spice has been a huge success.
Mitchell against Jones. MP outside. To the paint. It's 10th. Miller with it. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Jones against Powell. Pass to Buzelis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Okoro. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
MP looking it over. Inside, Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bulls youth team.
For Chicago, Collins comes in for Miller, and Giddey's subbed in for Jones. And Miami also making a switch. Fontecchio's checked in. Giddey passes to Collins. Pass to Simons. Good D by Adebayo.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Maybe the Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us.
Ooh, Adebayo, a monster jam.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Outside Giddey. Out to Simons. Three-pointer. Mitchell grabs a miss. Heat leading by 3. And the shot's good. Mitchell's got his first points in this one.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Collins passes to Okoro. Fontecchio with some nice D.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Here's Simons. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Heat up 7. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. It's been quite a game for Patrick Williams.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
They've got Trey Jones. Okoro is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Collins in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Bulls trail by 7. Pass to Buzelis. Simons outside. The shot by Buzelis no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Jaquez no good. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Now here's Okoro. Jaquez covers. Denied by Adebayo.
I love this defensive intensity from Bam. Shutting them down at the rim with those long arms.
And again, Chicago no good.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Outside Mitchell. This one for 3. And he recovers it. MP outside. To the inside. Jaquez. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Timeout.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think most hitters will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
For Chicago, Miller's checked in for Collins. Williams comes in for Okoro, and it's Collins Sexton in for Simons. Miami also changing it up. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. And it's Hero in for Mitchell. To the middle. Pass to Buzelis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive and trying to score.
Miami making a switch here. Larson's checked in. So he gets them both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Powell right side. And it's in there.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Pass to Buzelis. And it's Sexton. That time, all the assists by Buzelis.
It's never easy trying to stop Sexton. I love watching him bounce off the defense and finish in style.
And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up. I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Jones. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jones has gotten his second bucket of the game.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Jones against Hero. Stolen by Miller. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. And there's the lay-in. And now just a three-point Miami lead.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Miami shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Larson taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Giddey comes in for Jones. Fontecchio's checked in for Miami. Yakachonas comes in for Hero. He's perfect from the line this time. Just over 3.5 minutes through the
Substitution on the court.
hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Miami shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And Jaquez no good on that one. Simons deciding where to go with it. 2 on the clock. Misses from short range. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Miami out in front. They're up by 3.
Miami 40.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
It's time.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for Miami. MP is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Norman Powell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in at the point.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
Giddey passes to Simons. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Pass to MP. Back to Hero. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Giddey. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Giddey. Here's Okoro, and he drives in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
The Bulls trail by 4. Jones, the pass to Okoro. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Chicago making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Miami also changing it up. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Wiggins in for Jaquez. Powell against Sexton. Powell's shot is off.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Sexton with it. Now Wiggins defending. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
There's the length from Wiggins. Got the paw up and redirected the shot.
Here's Ware. And he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 6. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
MP, the pass to Powell. He makes it on the layup.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 8-point game. Chicago calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Jones in the post. Check by Mitchell. Pass to Buzelis. To end the run, and he lays it up and in.
And in this action, the pick and roll, Buzelis is becoming really good at reading the defense.
MP no good. The Bulls trail by 8. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're leading by 6. 1:25 left in the fourth.
Here come the T-shirts. Let's hear it, fans.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Sexton. Miami also changing it up. Adebayo's checked in for Ware, and Jaquez is subbed in for Wiggins. MP, the pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Collins.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
From 11 feet away, Chicago with a rebound.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
There's Simons with a 3. That one doesn't drop. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Powell, he's checked in for Tyler Hero.
Second personal foul.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
It's tipped.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset, but he also takes great pride in making plays for others.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead, trying to close that door.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 6, and we've got 28 seconds left in the game. We've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. And the 3 off target. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
So the Heat win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Let me shoot my shot. Just let me shoot my shot. Throwing it up, just let it drop. As if this one moment's all we got. Let me shoot my. Hey, we can be the greatest, just like 2, 3, 1, 2 punch, like Shaq and Kobe. Know you the one like Penny Tracy, baby. Let me know where you at. Picking you up like it's a trap. Out of you now, and that's a fact. Running my world like it's a track. I'm just trying to show you what you've been missing. I see your future pursuing your shawty. I guess you can call it convention. Loving you 24, ain't no days off. The job isn't finished. Not like you ended it, so let me shoot my shot. Just let me shoot my shot. Throwing it up, just let it drop. As if this one moment's all we got. Let me shoot my. Light 'em up, I'm trying to get on the board. I'm trying to even the score. You got me hot, sugar, babe, the way that you move on the floor. You know I know that's a form. I'm liking what I see, like it was a scatter report, yeah. Ain't no one else above you, can't even lie. It's only the sky, shiny, that's why I'm trying to get you on my team. Though I know you're out my league, is the hook like it's Kareem. So please, let me shoot my shot.
Oh, that's one.
Good game last night. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Yeah, you can't contain me.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna...
Turn it up! Turn it up! That's how it's gonna be.
Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV.
The annual 2K TV Awards are coming up June 19th. That's where we honor members of the 2K community for their accomplishments in 2K.
I love it. There are 10 categories, including my favorite, the top play of the year. This winner will be decided by you.
All season long, you have been voting on the best plays submitted by your peers, and we're down to 6.
We have 2 votes this week to determine the finalists, so let's get to it.
Time for top plays. This is Sacramento Kings PA Scott Moak. And this week, your 6-season winners are battling it out. You will decide which 2 plays will be up for next week's vote for top play of the year and 1 million VC. Let's see your first 3 participants. Your very first winner from season 1 was the Backwood. Great name for the ability to go behind the back, spring off the hardwood, and send the defense back to the drawing board. A stellar start from season 1. Your season 2 winner was King Fresh. Hezzy on the dribble, but not on the slam. This play has speed, power, and that Hezzy is definitely worth a couple more looks. Yeah, pretty satisfying. From season 3, you selected the return of KB, crossing up, snapping an ankle, and bringing a spin for the win. Oh yeah, KB returned and KB dominated. Will this combo result in another win? Let's find out. It's up to you. Vote now for your first top play of the year finalist. Talk to you later on in the show for our second.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got MP, Mitchell out there with Powell. Then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George and Embiid are up front, and it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. As the season reaches full speed, RJ, how do players approach the game differently, you think, if at all?
I say the approach stays the same, but you have more data and video to prepare with. So you have to take that knowledge on the court and hope that you play smarter every single night.
Here's Edgecombe. George. Outside. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 4. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely won to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how he'll be remembered in the game of basketball, and he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. Shams, appreciate the report.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
It's both from the stripe. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough. Credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo Carl.O poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Mitchell. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Edgecombe. Now covers. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, we know Edgecombe has the athleticism to get through that inside resistance, but the control is also impressive.
Here's Mitchell. Offensive rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities?
MP. And MP throws it down.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. And Maxey, here we go. And that one is stuffed right through.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Outside Jaquez. On the wing, MP. Down low. That's good from Jaquez. On the assist by MP. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Andre Drummond has checked in for Philadelphia.
Andre Drummond.
Here in the first, just under... There are 2.5 minutes played so far. Powell with a steal. Outside Jaquez. The teardrop. And he takes it up and lays it in. Jaquez has gotten his second bucket.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combination. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
And Miami decides to take their first time out here. And this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
So both teams changing it up here. And here's a look at some numbers for Paul George. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
MP outside. Here's Ware. Oh, Drummond with a block. Outside Edwards. Pass Pass to Maxey. Outside Edwards. Offensive rebound. That one is off. Drummond passes to Barlow. Here's Maxey. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
What a finish from Maxey, getting it done right over the defense.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Heat trail by 3. Pass to MP. Now where? Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 15 seconds left in the opening quarter. Now here's Maxey. Give him 8. Over Hero. That one a little long. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Philadelphia. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
We've got Edgecombe. He's out there with Quentin Grimes. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Carl.O in at the 4. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick. Skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career, so I never got to cash in on one of those big 3 and Ds, but I did win a championship playing that role, so, you know, there's that.
2 minutes.
Here's Edgecombe. Got it. Edgecombe's got his second basket.
Yeah, I like when Edgecombe is aggressive like this inside because he's very skilled at converting from there.
MP outside. 1:42 left in the first half. Here's Yakachonis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Yakachonis has got 6.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Maxey. An easy 2 on the layup.
Physical scoring guard Maxey is at home on the inside.
Hero, the pass to MP. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Pass to Ware. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
On the attack, Oubre. The putback. The rebound by Ware. Heat leading by 12. MP outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Yakachonis. Maxey covering.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
The 76ers have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. And Hero grabs the board. Wiggins outside, inside, MP, and the shot goes. 10 points for MP.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Maxey, that's good.
The pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's Miami in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Setting the floor for Miami. We've got Norman Powell. MP is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. And Oubre gets it to go.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First team foul. At the line for the Heat.
First free throw is good. Barlow's checked in for Edwards. Both good from the line that time. 76ers trail by 15. Here's Maxey. 13 points in the game. Knocked loose. Embiid passes to Maxey. 6 to shoot. From the arc. They grab their own miss. Embiid can't hit. Heat leading by 15. Here's Powell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Norman Powell. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. No good on the second free throw.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Guys.
Great mentality. Hard, Allie. Thanks a lot.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
Here's Edgecombe. It's hauled in by the Heat. At one point, they led by 16. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Andre Drummond is checked in for the Sixers. Miami also changing it up. Fontecchio comes in for Jaquez. Larson comes in for MP. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist from Edgecombe. Maxey's gotten 4 this quarter.
When Maxey is feeling him to the left.
He's deciding to change it up. The 3. That shot off the mark. And so it's Miami closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Maxey in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And pushing it up, here's Miami.
Yeah, this is how you finish off the fast break. Hero, great at taking initiative in these situations.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. They trail by 9. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Down low. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. And the basket is good. Hero's got 14 points now in the second half. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Miami.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second-chance points.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Edwards. Miami also changing it up. Adebayo's checked in for Jaquez. Powell comes in for Wiggins, and Mitchell subbed in for Hero. And there's the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. Clock at 6. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And he makes a first.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Grimes with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
A gifted interior scorer. An